So the third weekend in September, we headed back to Bonnechere Provincial Park. I was so excited for this weekend as I love this park and I was able to get us a waterfront site.
Take the next left.
We got in late, of course, but found our way to our site and got all set up. We then headed towards the beach for a stroll to stretch out after the long drive, and then back at our site, we sat up for a while enjoying the clear and vibrant night sky. The next morning, I made coffee and Bo got straight to playing in the water. It was perfect, though, as I could throw the ball while making coffee and from my chair while sitting and enjoying said coffee. We did tear ourselves away from the beautiful view to go for a walk towards the beach where we first went last night. This park is a wonderful park to walk around. Back at our site, I made us pancakes for breakfast. I don't know why, but I'm on a pancake fix lately, and they taste even better at the campsite. So this, because of the handle, is top heavy and will not just sit on here. But the kettle is the perfect height to hold it up. Getting creative. This is good. Well, we got lots of sun, so we should have no problem charging today. And if put it over in the shade so it doesn't overheat, and it is sitting at 22%, charging at 45, and we'll see how long this takes. We played some more in the water before setting out to do one of the hikes. There are not a lot of trails in this park, but they are enjoyable and good enough for getting our daily walks in. In the afternoon, we finally got out in the water. I pumped up the paddleboard and we set off down the river for a leisurely paddle. The Bonnechere River is long, 145 kilometers long, so we just went as far as the cabins for this round and then back. On our way back, though, Bo saw a couple of female dogs playing fetch on the beach on one of the sites we passed and proceeded to jump off the board, dumping me in the river. He then took the board with him because it was tied to him and not me, and he took it to shore and left me to swim over to get him. The river isn't very wide, though, so it wasn't that big of a deal, but it still wasn't cool. Soaking wet. Bo decided he needed to meet some ladies. So he took me in. Yeah. You're lucky you're cute. Hey, you're lucky you're cute. In the afternoon, we took a drive to Killaloe. I think I'm saying that right. Killaloe. For a treat. This is the birthplace of the Beaver Tails, so we just had to get one while we were there checking things out. We then took a walk through the railway park before heading off to find gas and getting back to the park. these here where we went. The board. This was over here, but in power station, and it's all still here when I got back, and we are up to 61%, and it is now like 4 o'clock, so that's 4 or 5.5 hours to get that high. Oh my. Dinner was salmon with a curry sauce and dill pickle salad. This is one of my favorite cheats for camping dinners. These bag salads and then some sort of protein. Fast, easy, and very little cleanup. So the sauce is very mild, not spicy at all. It says medium, but I'm a wimp and I don't find it spicy at all, but it tastes good. So kind of smushed the salmon to get all the sauce right and everything, but pretty good. Oh, and I'm at a fork, so I'm eating with a spoon. Not bad. After dinner, we set out for another walk and ended up on a short trail that I had not even realized was here last year. We ended up at a couple historic log homes before strolling through the woods on the way back to the campsite. Again, we spent the evening enjoying our view and the, again, clear night sky. Sunday morning was another slow start, coffee and a play in the water. After breakfast, I decided to go out for another paddle in the opposite direction this time, though. I wasn't going to at first. I'd become so good at talking myself out of things that I had to intentionally talk myself into this one, and I am so glad I did. It was an incredible morning on the calm waters. We then took our time packing everything up before making our way home. It was another amazing weekend. Fall camping is always my favorite, and this is just the start. So stay tuned.